Episode 18, Prevailing over Obstacles. In a harbor on Isla Sorna, the crew of a supply ship is unloading crates onto the docks. Moved from a stack next to the ship by a small forklift truck to a warehouse at the beginning of the docks. As the operator of the forklift drives from the fortified warehouse back to the docks, where the crane operator yells from the ship's deck, down to another dock worker waiting there for the crates to come down.
This is the last one! Hold on!
Alright!
3 more crates with engines stenciled on the sides are lifted from the deck to be moved onto the docks. All 3 men are wearing yellow Jurassic Park safety helmets. The forklift operator just picked up 2 more boxes stacked on the dock and drives back to move the crates to the warehouse. Then he notices something appearing from the jungle and he stops. Leaning back with his arm over the side of the machine, he looks back at his co-worker on the dock.
Hey, Barry, get a load of that.
Points to where the road leads into the jungle. From the jungle down the road comes a golf cart type of vehicle, driven by Simon Masrani, bumping in their direction over the uneven road. The dock worker starts laughing.
There's something you don't see around here every day. Guess he just finished at the golf course.
From the ship, the crane operator shouts aloud.
You, down below, watch out!
The 3 crates are coming down towards the dock worker, and just in time the dock worker steps aside to take hold of the load and guide it down onto the docks. The forklift operator also turns back to his job, driving the small truck to the warehouse where Simon Masrani is parking his golf cart.
Morning, sir. Nice ride.
A little grumpy, Simon Masrani gets out, stumbling.
All I could get to get me to this place.
Then he changes his mood, seeing the humor of the situation.
Guess it must have looked pretty funny.
Then, quoting Columbus,
Well, by prevailing over all obstacles and distractions, one may unfailingly arrive at his chosen destination.
Masrani walks past the workers.
And a good day to you too.
And Masrani gets onto the ship, wishing each of them a good morning. To the crate operator he finally asks,
Can you let the captain know I'm on board? The sooner we can depart, the better.
Will do, sir.
Where can I find the mess hall?
Through there. B-deck. You can't miss it. Welcome on board, sir.
Masrani acknowledges the welcoming with a nod and moves to the door, to which the crane operator had pointed. At the same time on the bridge of the ship, the captain is having conversation on the radio, talking to the control tower.
Yes, I received that message too, but frankly, I don't give a rat's ass. We'll be long gone before they arrive here. I don't believe so. No, I'm not going to waste his time on their bluff. Handle it. That's what he assigned you for, didn't he? Yeah, and a good day to you.
The captain hangs up the horn, very much annoyed, talking to himself.
Bloody hell, what an idiot.
Then at the door of the bridge, the crane operator appears, leaning in.
Captain, we finished unloading and Mr. Masrani just arrived on board, waiting on B. So we're done and ready to go.
Great, prepare the ship so we can go. We'd better not stay too long.
Aye aye, Captain.
The operator leaves the bridge to prepare for departure. In the jungle on Sorna, the 2 Humvees carrying Sarah, Tim, Vic and his team are standing still on the road with an opening to a field up ahead. The air is filled with the large animals roaring.
Is that a Tyrannosaurus? It sounds different.
Tim, hardly able to speak, slowly shakes his head. Yes, different. The ground starts shaking. Vic Hoskins leans back from the passenger seat and looks at Sarah.
That, my friends, out there in the field ahead, I'd say is Dr. Wu's wonderful new creation, Spinosaurus.
Why is it roaring like that?
I'll bet you found our visitor friends here. Go!
They drive on slowly into the clearing. At the same moment, the Spinosaurus smashes through a metal fence, and immediately Laura stops the car again.
Did you see that?
Fence?
It smashed right through.
That's a new dinosaur?
I thought...
But it's huge!
Yeah, 3 years old. Amazing what those engine growth spurt genes can do, right? 18 months and she'll be fully grown. I raised it, you know, until it got big enough, ready on its own way.
There, our visitors, going into that building.
That building is not going to hold.
At that remark, they are passed by the other car, going for the animal. Only the driver, guard Dennis, is still in the car. The other 3 guards had gotten out and are now climbing in the back transport area of Vic's car. Guard Bob, who just got in, knows.
Alright, you better move us back. We don't want the attention of the Spinosaurus drawn to us.
The other car drives for the attention of the animal.
Dennis has a plan.
Laura puts the car in reverse and silently drives back into the cover of the jungle. In the meantime, guard Dennis jumped out of the car, going for the animal near the jungle line, and he rolled himself quickly into the cover of the jungle, leaving the car rolling on towards the animal. Just as the visitors entered the building and closed the door behind them, the animal spots the car rolling for it, turning its head towards the car. Rolling now in front of the beast, the car comes to a halt at the door of the building, bumping against it. From the cover of the jungle, they look at the Spinosaurus as it's smelling at the car and nudging it against the building. Distracted and disappointed by the empty car, the Spinosaurus howls shortly and looks around. From their left, guard Dennis comes out of the jungle, covered by the bushes from the side of the Spinosaurus. He walks towards the remaining car, now carrying all the guards, and Huskis addresses him.
That was a lucky shot you took. Get in! You know you're paying for the damage of that car, right?
At the building, they see the Spinosaurus walk off in disappointment in the opposite direction away from them.
Now can somebody tell me what that fence is doing here?
Supposed to keep that thing on the other side of the island.
Well, it's not doing such a great job then.
We never finished it.
Once we found out the animal just crossed the river or ran through the deeper parts of the ocean, we gave up.
What is that building they entered?
The aviary peak entrance and maintenance.
Let's wait a while and be sure that thing's gone, and then we'll go after them. I bet you they come out that door again anyway. The crossings built within are bad, half finished and broken. I doubt they cross it. They're probably just waiting inside too.
At the enclosed worker village in his small lab, Henry Wu was on his own, testing the blood of Raymond. He prepared a slide and puts it under a microscope, then looking through the lens.
Okay, Raymond, let's see.
The image shows pink, full with small black needle-like shapes.
Oh my.